Hello and welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from the Gospel of Luke, the 6th chapter, reading verses 37 and 38. Hear now these words. Jesus said, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Now, this teaching of Jesus, we will quote parts of this a lot, but do we really understand what Jesus was saying? We have this "do not judge and you will not be judged," and most of the time we think about that as, I don't want anybody saying anything bad about me, and I shouldn't say anything about others that might be construed as bad. That's not what Jesus is saying. What Jesus is saying is that we shouldn't make determinations and decisions without appropriate evidence, without appropriate context, without the ability to truly discern what is and isn't real, what is and isn't true. You and I judge things all the time. Every time you take a bite of food, you judge whether that's something that you want to chew up and swallow, or if it's really rotten, if it's got stuff in there that you can't stand. What do? Well, you figure out a polite way to get it out of your mouth. That is judging. But you didn't judge the food ahead of time and look at it and go, "Ooh, it's green, I don't want that." Well, if it's not appropriately green, maybe you don't want that. But if it's green beans or broccoli, you shouldn't condemn it just because it's green beans or broccoli. And when he talks about give and it will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, some of us look at that and go, I don't want a mess in my lap. But what Jesus is saying is that if we are going to be generous with others, then we will experience generosity in return. So my friends, let's listen to Jesus and understand what he is and what he is not saying, and then live accordingly. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.